Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly Live. It's Thursday night, and I tell you, I don't know where the time goes. It just flies by. But anyway, don't mind my appearance today. I had a little mole surgery here yesterday, but I can see out of my one eye. So, anyway, I'll try to keep up with the comments, and I tell you, I got a great show lined up tonight with three awesome special guests, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about drones, and I know you're going to find them very, very interesting. But I've been out flying a lot, believe it or not. I I flew today. I went out to Riverhead here on Long Island, and I flew my Mavic 3 Pro along the Peconic River, and I got some shots of the riverfront and some marinas. And then I went down to the marina where I used to keep my boat, and I met my friend down there, and I sent the Mini 3 up, and I flew that around up there because I wanted to show George. His name is George. Uh, how great the DJI Mini 3 is for a starter drone, and he says he's going to buy one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, he liked the idea of the controller, the DJI RC controller, so that's why he didn't go for that Mini 4K, which is a little cheaper. But anyway, I hope he gets it. I think he will, but I'll keep you updated on that. But I'll tell you, it's great to see everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I know Jim, he was number one today. He checked in early. And Steve Janess, he was right behind him. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. And Quadcopter's in Tech. How you doing? Good to see you. John Olson, right here on Long Island. He's watching. And if he's watching, his wife Cheryl is probably watching too. So hi, Cheryl. Drone Oki's in the house. How you doing? Alicia B is watching. She's down in Maryland. And Steve, did I say Steve Janess? Yes, I did say Steve. He's up in Vermont. But anyway, Technique is in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. And we got a drone celebrity among us, and that's John Flynn, Flying Flynn Media. How you doing, John? And I'm doing pretty good with one eye reading the names. So bear with me. And if I miss your name, I don't do it on purpose. So, and Nick's in the house. FTFO Media, good to see you. And Jody Drone Shots, always good to see you. Jody and I, we go way back. He was one of the first guys I met when I became involved with drones and live streaming and all of that. Bob Casey's, Big Bob's in the house. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. And I'll tell you, I'll get back to the names. I'll try to keep an eye out on the names as people come in. Brian, Waypoint, New England. How you doing? Finally get to meet Brian at the Northeast Drone Meetup. I met him at the meet and greet, and it was great meeting Brian. But anyway, off axis. Marcel's in the house. How you doing, Marcel? Good to see you. And we got Alan all the way in Ireland watching Drone Views Media. How you doing? Dominic, Northside Hawk. He's watching down in Australia. So how you doing, Dominic? But anyway, I tell you, I had the pleasure recently of flying with two drone superstars. And the two superstars I'm talking about are Stevie Bronx and Eddie Nunes. And I had showed a part one video about 3 weeks ago, I guess, because Stevie met me at one of his secret spots, and he he also invited Eddie Nunez, and we all got together. And I think you're going to enjoy this. I won't show the whole video. This is part two,
Captain Ray
and it's
Kelly.
about
In this
trains. We
adventure, we're
caught
going to continue
some trains with our
flying with
drones.
two drone superstars, Stevie
I'm just
Bronx
going to show
and
a
Eddie
little of
Nunez.
this video.
We're going to fly from Stevie's secret spot, and we're going to fly drones by some trains. There was absolutely no wind today.
Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I think I hit the wrong button. Yep. But anyway, I hit the wrong button. But anyway, that's a great video, wasn't it? So, um, I don't know what happened. I hit the wrong button, messed it all up, but that's okay. Um, because I can't even see where it is now. No, it's gone. But anyway, I apologize for that. Uh, so anyway, we can get right into our special guest. That means so. But if you want to watch the rest of that video, you can go to my channel. Anyway, um, I want you all to give a warm welcome to Kim Players. She's come to us all the way from Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia area. And hey, Kim.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you
Thank
for
you.
being on.
Good to be seen. What a great roll call. Like, that was amazing. I'm telling you, Ray, you are very impressive. Like, just the whole setup that you have here. You have like you have a banner going on. I've never seen that before. I've done so many podcasts. I've never seen that before. That's like, it's impressive. So
Wow.
I love the StreamYard. I'm just saying things that I've noticed because I've done a lot. Like, you see, there's like, you never know what kind of platform is going to be so clear. And this StreamYard that you're using is one of the clearest I've ever seen. It's beautiful.
Oh, good. I'm glad to
Yeah,
hear that
really, really
because
nice.
it's very easy to use, and even that it's easy to use, I still messed it up sharing that video.
Yeah, but that's
But
okay. But I mean,
I'm so
yeah,
glad that you're on tonight. You know, it
yeah,
took me a
thank you.
while to schedule you because I know you're very busy. But maybe you could tell the viewers how you became involved with drones.
Sure, absolutely. So, hello, everybody. Uh, as as Captain said, I'm Kim Players, First Lady of Drones, and it's great to be here. It's always wonderful. Hello. It's always wonderful to be able to meet. I want to fly with each and every one of you. As Captain is rolling you out, I'm like, oh, I gotta meet them. I gotta meet them because it's so fun to fly with other professionals that are true professionals. I was training somebody today, and I was just she's like, well, do I need a VO? And I'm like, it is always so much nicer to have a VO that knows what they're talking about. It just takes the edge off, like, so I'm seeing
Yep.
those, you guys flying on that train. I'm like, wow, how far did they fly around? Then the video cut out. But having the three of you together, that's such a great camaraderie, right? It's not only a
Yes.
secret place, but it's a secret sauce of your flight experience. Would you agree?
Exactly. You know,
Yep, yep.
I was so impressed with you because I didn't realize how experienced you are, and you have your own training school, correct?
Yep, yep, yep. So we were up
Tell
in
tell us about that.
yeah. So first of all, I started flying drones like 9, 10 years ago. Um,
Hmm.
when my kids were on their way out, to go to college, to do whatever they were going to do, I'm like, now what do I want to do? Like, I still have a lot of energy. I'm healthy. What do I want to do? So I was an inspirational speaker way back in my other career. I used to train professional bodybuilders, and then from there I just became a trainer. And so I've always been a trainer, And I always recommend that my clients don't reinvent the wheel. What are you good at? What is your secret sauce? I've always been a trainer. Um, so that's my secret sauce. So I found a way to train. That was my inspiration when I saw a drone and I learned how to fly, learned to build one and fly one. And I'm like, wow, like other people are going to want to do this. This was
Yep.
just, it was like something I could have never imagined. But I was working inside a lot and I just lifted up a prayer and I said, Lord, I want to do something that's outside and I want to do something that's technical. I got to learn how to be more technical. And I was like in my 50s then. And so I said, and so then like a year later, I was at the helicopter museum in our area, and somebody had a drone. One of my friends, my colleagues, he was a speaker, and I said, "Dude, what is that?" It was an Inspire. And he's like, "Oh,
Oh
it's a
yeah, the
yeah."
Inspire.
He told me a story of search and rescue when we had that storm Sandy. Remember Sandy that hit up
Yes,
here?
I remember Sandy. Sure.
And it was a tropical storm, but it was really devastating.
Yes, it
So,
was.
he told me a story about that, and it was so fresh in my mind. It just happened, and it was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm like, dude, can you show me how to fly that? And he's like, yeah. So I went into his school, and that couldn't get the Part 107 then. So to fill in the time, because he wanted an exorbitant amount of money, but all he could do is just teach how to fly a drone, which is a lot. But so to fill in the time, we got to build a drone.
Oh, you
We
built
built
one.
quadcopters and hexcopters, like as a team, and that was just
Interesting.
it reminded me, ladies, if any of you ever were in shop class as a teenager, it reminded
Yeah.
me of being back in the old shop days, like I was in high school. And that's what I love about aviation and drones is they give your mind a lift, and they just like make you feel younger because the possibilities are endless. Would you agree?
I
Oh
know.
yeah,
There's no
right?
doubt about it. You've been flying a lot longer than me. I started in 2017, but the Inspire, that is such a big drone, really.
Yeah, it is. It's very impressive. So, especially going out as a woman and being, going out and doing a lot of my my professional speaking really assist me with that because I just secret sauce is marketing, just marketing, right? It's not what you know, it's who you know, right? So you just got
Yeah.
to get to those who's. I met somebody in the class, and then we started talking, and we said we're going to start a business together, training. So we worked together for like 3 months and built a business plan and stuff. We spent a lot of time together putting it all together, and then we had our launch day, and it was in April. And we show up, we're at a hotel and stuff. I show up, and he never shows up, and I'm like,
Oh my
"Where is
Lord.
Daryl?"
Really?
He had a double stroke and died.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, and I was
Some
like,
story.
where is he? Like, and then I called his mom, and so I went through that whole thing. It was like, what is going on here, right? So anyway, he was awesome. But I knew he'd want me to still go on. So anyway, that happened, and so I just went out and did drone jobs because I didn't want to start a business on my own. I didn't have capital or anything, and it's expensive in technology. So somebody that I met when I was traveling around my networking contacted me on Facebook and said, "Hey, Kim, are you still doing that drone thing?" And I'm like, "Totally." I said, "This is what happened with my partner, so this is what I'm doing now." And he goes, "Well, what would it take you to do a drone school again?" And I'm like, "Well, definitely some capital." And I've never asked for anything like that. So I was just like that committed to like, nobody's going to deny me. And then I said, I need somebody to help me. So he got me an angel investor, gave me some startup capital, was enough to like get my office and get drones and all that kind of stuff. So that was sweet. And then, and then I won some awards. I won an award at Penn State. They gave me a grant.
Congratulations.
I went and did a Shark Tank thing. Thank you. It was awesome. It's like you go in and there's like 200 people and only 5 can win the grant. And, I was up against, and drone pilots, please, you must laugh with me on this. I'm going in as a woman. I have 2 drones, right? Nobody sees one person with 2 drones back then. Like, that was pretty ironic, right? You go in with 2 drones, and it's all women that are like maybe 5 to 10 years older than me. And these people are pitching them chocolate chip cookies, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, fashion design, and then I walk in with the drones. So I won. So that was really great. So I got some startup capital from them. Like this, it's like when you're hot,
Quite
you're
the
hot, right?
story. Yeah,
So I
definitely.
went in hot, but I was really, the thing that was really my passion for what I was doing and the vision that I had was so clear that
Yep.
I could only drive in that lane.
Yep.
Does that makes sense? Like when you don't have clarity, you can swerve and go from lane, but when you have clarity, you can't. You're like in one of those cars that won't let you veer from one side. You have that much clarity.
Yes. No, that's great. It's a great story. But let me take a break here. Let me show your video that I have queued up, and
Oh
hopefully
no, I don't know what he's playing, guys. So
I
don't
won't
judge
I
me
won't
or judge
mess
me.
this one up. And you can narrate over this if you want.
Okay, nope, I'll let it go.
Visionaries and trailblazers. At Master Your Drone, the way that we stand out is by personal attention. Each and every one of our instructors have been hand-selected by me, and I want people to walk away inspired. I want people to walk away different and happier. And I feel that when people see drones fly, they become transformed. And who doesn't want a transformation? Who doesn't want something good in their life, something new, something fresh? Who doesn't want to be a trailblazer?
This is very well done.
Thank you.
Out helping each other. I didn't think I was going to be able to master this at all, but I had really, really great instructors that really worked their way through it with me. I was able to ask questions, and that is what helped me master my classes. Now I'm an instructor, and that allows me to teach you how to master your drone.
The vision that I see for Master Your Drone is the community. And I want to bring us all together. People that fly drones, they're forward thinking and they're really fun to be around. Whether you're a beginner,
So true.
you're somebody that has a few
Yes.
skills. Some people come into our classes, they already have a drone. Some people come in and they've never even picked up a controller before. It's truly inspirational. And when you're really ready to be that visionary that your drone will inspire you to be, you should come out and fly with us because the view from the top is simply spectacular.
Yeah.
That was so
Well,
long ago.
I have to say that was well done. Really,
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
I'm ready to sign up, to tell you the
Thank you.
truth.
Thank you. I got those videos made with one of the grants I had. I had a professional company come in, and they've really. I mean,
Yeah.
that was when I first started the company. We first had the website. November will be 8 years. Yay! 8 years, and I
Okay.
went from. I know we have other guests and stuff. I don't know how much time I have.
Yeah. No, we'll go on a couple more minutes, then I'm
Okay,
going to bring them in.
But starting.
Well,
at,
what drones do you have in your fleet right now?
I have a lot of drones. I have, FPV drones. I like to fly FPV, the Avadas, and I have some smaller ones that are like the micro minis. And then Beta, I think they're Beta FPV or something like that. No, they're not Cetus. So I have those drones, and then I have, some old Mavics, new Mavics, and Phantoms, old Phantoms. Right now I had this lady call me, Edna, and people call you or they try to contact you online and like tell you their kid died and they want to give their drone to somebody. I'm sure you guys have tried that. People have tried that scam on you, right?
Yeah.
This lady calls me and her husband passed away. He was a civil engineer and he bought a brand new RTK Phantom and he's got the pole and everything with it, right, for mapping.
Oh,
And
really?
it's been sitting in the closet for like a year. And so she called me and asked me if I would sell it for her. And I'm like, I didn't know if we went back and forth. And I finally realized she was the real deal. So she had her son drop it off. She just gave it to me. So I have that for
wow.
sale right now. So I just got it. It's
Interesting.
never been flown. It just has, and the batteries have been charged. So anyways, but that's the kind of calls that I get. And I go from stuff like that then to, like in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be over in Africa.
Oh,
I
really?
can't say more, but I'm going to be doing something over there. So, I say that, I'm not saying that people as
So you travel around the world and teach?
No, I'm willing, right? So, but when I'm telling people that, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that to say,
No.
look at me, aren't I great? I don't believe that at all. I'm very humble about it because, like, it's just the more that I face my fears, and the more that I just say yes, I truly believe that God doesn't call the equipped. He
Yeah.
equips the the ones that he calls, right?
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
don't have to be fully equipped. I just step out in faith, and he'll take care of the rest.
Yep. I believe I have the same philosophy. Believe me, I do. You
Cheers,
know.
cheers, right?
But a big focus that I have and we have on the Fly for Fun show is we try to get children involved. I got a saying, let's get kids hooked on drones, not drugs. Now, do you have a focus on getting children involved also?
I'm definitely open to it. I've partnered with a lot of different companies and get contracted by them. So some of the cool things I'm doing, once again, I'm just sharing the cool things, the opportunities that I had. But last summer, I went up to Maine. They hired me to come up to Maine to this academy, Baxter Academy, and I had 20 kids that we trained how to fly drones. And I went with the coding company drones. I forgot, not rocket drones, but one of the robo links, I think they're called. Anyway, so they contracted me, and we went up and we trained all these kids, and that was really cool. They were more like 13 and up. And then just this Saturday, I trained over 100 kids to get to level
Oh,
3
wow.
on a drone simulator.
Oh, cool.
And
Very
it was
cool.
awesome because they're coming in hot, and they think they
Yeah.
know because they play games, right?
Yeah.
So they're coming in hot with those thumbs. I'm like, you need to
Yeah.
just calm down right now. And I put them right on the challenge so that they can't be like that. They're like, why do I have to do a challenge? I said, you can leave if you want. They're like,
Yeah.
no. Then they do the
Right.
challenge, and then they calm down, But
Yeah.
it's just
Very,
great to
very
see.
cool.
So fun. So
Anyway, we got a couple of questions in the chat. I don't know if they're directing it to you about the asking price of maybe the drone you mentioned, Jack, the sale. I'm not
on the
sure.
drone, I have it listed for 4,500. I
Okay.
talked to Gary and several other guys, and they said that I should be selling it for 5,500. But we want a quick sale. So, and I live in Philadelphia.
Okay.
So you
Yep.
guys could
That's a great city to fly in, by the way.
Yeah,
Not that I've flown there, but I've seen
Yeah.
videos about it.
I think anytime you get to fly, it's fly. But yeah, we go down to Philly, and just even where I live outside of Philadelphia in the burbs. It's really pretty this time of year. Yeah, I mean, I've flown like all over. I travel a lot. I belong to Women in Drones, Women
Oh,
Who
yeah.
Drone. We kind of Women in Drones and Women and Master Your Drone. We started at the same time. We became really good friends and have watched things grow. But we do the connections, the networking, and the connections.
Yeah.
And then, when people come in and train, like if they're, I've hired several of the people that I train because it's like great to go out and fly with people that know how to fly. Then we have a great teamwork. So,
Yes.
and they like making money with their drones. So,
Yep. Well, I'll tell you, very, very interesting to say the least, but we'll continue this. But let me bring in my two other special guests because they're all out of shrimp and lobster. They're making faces at me. So I would like everybody to please give a warm welcome to Jacob and Justine. And they're coming to us from Rhode Island, correct? Or,
Yes, sir. That's right,
Yeah,
Captain.
welcome to both of you. I met you both at the Northeast Drone meetup, Yeah, there you go. Sure. And I
But
tell
yeah.
you, I had such a good time at that meetup, but I really was impressed with you guys. I met you at the meet and greet, So Jacob, tell the viewers how you became involved with drone, and then we'll go to Justine.
So it definitely just started off with hi everyone. It definitely started off with just remote control cars and stuff. Going to the RC shop getting parts, I noticed they started having these not little, but the big Blade 350QX quadcopters. You can put an old GoPro on them. That's what I started with, and that was probably like eight years ago. And ever since then, I got hooked on. Probably within 3 years, I found DJI drones, got my first Spark, and then went to an Air 2 and just like absolutely got hooked. And I couldn't imagine myself not flying today.
Yeah. Well, again, you impressed me because you had quite the setup at the Northeast Drone meetup. You had the computer and the carrying case and everything.
Yep. Yep, nice little on-site monitor. Show everyone what you're doing, give everyone a nice view, and just keep it a nice, robust collection of quadcopters.
Right. I know. So you prefer to fly FPV or not
I
really?
mean, well, I started with the camera drones, of course, but in the last 2 years, I've been simulators, slowly acquiring items to really make a nice FPV setup. I know I wanted to go HD, so I was making sure I saved up enough money, but eventually I got into it and I started building some drones, and yeah, the FPV is kind of taking over. I'm like 50-50 right now. There's times where I'm like, I don't know if I want to fly this, something like this,
Yep.
or
Yep.
or this guy right here, which is.
And did you build that other drone?
This is the built drone by me. It's got
Okay.
a GoPro on it by DJI camera system. Got a nice spot for a GoPro Hero 11, and actually this one just had a crash. I can show you.
Oh, really?
Today.
Oh
So,
my God! Look at this.
We have a little repair action, but that's part of the hobby.
That's what they say. Crashing is half the fun. They say.
Yep. That's how. Honestly, it's what got me to really be such a good pilot. Is crashing is a big part of it. Really, at first, and it's been so much fun. I'm glad I got into it, and it obviously rubs off on some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Justine, tell us how long have you been flying now?
Only this year I started, because so I've been with Jacob for 5 years, and I've seen all of his hobbies, RC cars, the RC planes, like literally everything, 3D printer, which he made a lot of cool things with. But he's always stuck to the drones ever since I've known him. He flew drones way before I met him too. So yeah, he just got more and more involved. And then he met even more people that were flying the FPV drones. So they would go to all these cool places. So I bring our dog CC and kind of go hiking, but I'd also watch them and spectate. And I was interested in it, but I was scared to fly at first because I'm scared of like crashing. So it took me a while to actually pick up the controller and do it myself. But yeah, I fly the FPV drone. I only fly the mini ones right now. I'm still getting into it, but I'm getting better. Yeah. So.
Well, I know. I asked you to fly, and please tap me on the shoulder when you were going to fly. And I'm waiting, and the meetup is not almost ending, but you didn't do it in the beginning. That's for sure. And then you finally tapped me, and I filmed you flying, and I was very impressed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there was a lot of people flying their drones, so I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to crash into anybody who wanted to do it safely. I didn't want to destroy anybody's expensive drones because my drone right now, it's like 100 something, like $150, about $150. So if I did crash it, and it wouldn't be a big deal. But if I bumped into somebody else, then that wouldn't.
Well, I like the fact that you said you wanted to do it safely, and we promote that as much as we can, to fly safely. That's a big thing. And you got to coordinate with the other drone pilots, especially at a meetup.
Yeah.
Really. And it's hard to do that sometimes, and some guys just don't do that. They don't. I know Jacob and Justine, you guys signed up for the South Florida Drone Meetup, and I appreciate that you did do that. But I want to give Kim her personal invitation to come to it and let you know about it, Kim. We're having our 6th annual South Florida Drone Meetup. It's scrolling along the bottom there.
Okay.
April 10th to the 13th in Jensen Beach, Florida. And we're having it at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park, which is an excellent location to fly. It's right on the Intercoastal Waterway.
Ooh, nice.
There's a bridge there. And there's boats, all kind of boats you could chase or follow. And we have a good time. We really do. So I want to give you your invitation to come. It's free. So, and if you're coming, let me know. I'll add you to the list. So,
thank you so much.
And we're up to 110 people that are coming.
Wow.
As of right now. So,
that's a lot of cats to herd.
Yeah. But again, we coordinate. We do. We coordinate our altitudes and distances, and we haven't had a crash in 2 years now.
Nice.
We've
Congratulations.
had 2 drones crash, but a couple of them went into the intercoastal in the years past.
That's okay.
So, but anyway, so I find it so interesting, Jacob, that you and Justine are flying drones together.
Yeah, it's fun. We've actually, since she's got her whole setup now, we've after work we'll come home, get our stuff together, and we'll go to a local park and just fly the little tiny loops around and just honestly have a bunch of fun. Really, just it also helps us stay on top of the controls. Really, just flying those things around for fun helps us stay with it, and exercise your fingers and stuff like that. It's good.
And again, if anybody has any questions, try to put them in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye out, and you guys keep an eye out for questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, but I have a little format that I do use, and that's I talk about a tip of the week every week, and it's really nothing sophisticated, but this, I mean, we already talked about it. This week's tip of the week is just if you're flying with other pilots, coordinate your altitudes and distances. That's all. You know, nothing sophisticated, but it does prevent accidents. So, Kim, do you have one tip for the viewers?
Well, Jacob, right?
Yes.
Jacob and Justine reminded me of a word that's so important that I was teaching just today, and it's called consistency. So most people cannot be consistent, and he who is consistent, she who is consistent wins. Like you could, if you're consistent and you're really committed to the process, that's the big thing. All the people that are doing well in the business, when a lot of people, most aren't, all the people are doing well. Like my friend Joanna Stidell, she just won. She was a bookkeeper.
I know.
And she just won an award.
Yes, she did.
In Italy. And let me tell you something about Joanna. Joanna's a New Yorker. She's awesome. But the thing about Joanna is she just went out every day. Every day. And she didn't start where you guys see her now. She went out and she committed to the process. And she went out and she went every single day. Like, I admire her consistency.
Right.
She flies, she's just going out and now, she has such a niche, and it's because she was consistent. The more consistent you are, the more, if you think about surfing, right? So when people first start surfing, they go out and they're just getting crushed by the waves, the small waves, like getting past the breakers, right? Then they get out there and they start positioning themselves on a board, right? And they're like, some people whip up, some people, I love surfing, right? Everybody gets their own position. And then some people will go for that and then go for the big waves, right? But even if you just stay in that positioning area, you can totally win and make some money.
I had the pleasure of flying with her earlier in the summer.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
I've
I
got
was glad to see that she won an award. Yeah, she's won many awards though over the years. But anyway, Scotty, yeah, she already answered that. She does fly FPV. Yep. And you mean Justine, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
John K, just want to let you know, camera drones. I've got the Mini 3 Pro and the Air 3 right now, staying solid. Soon we're gonna finagle something else into the fleet. I just got to decide which one I'm gonna commit to. So, but
okay.
we're on with right now.
That Air 3 is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love it.
I had the Air 2 and I was flying the Air 2 for fun and crashed it. And I was like, I gotta get something else, and they just came out with this, and I was just blown away by the Air 3. And obviously, Air 3S is great, but it's such a good daily driver.
I think Mark Fisher, EM Drone 1's in the house. How you doing, Mark?
Mark Fisher.
Yep, 3S. I wanted to give a little pro tip to Justine. May I?
Of course.
So I like going with the smaller drones because you can fit them in your purse or your backpack. Like, I used to always travel with the pros, the bigger ones, and I always had to take my whole backpack off. And it was like when they came out with the Airs, it was awesome, right? So not the minis. I'm not a mini fan, but different strokes for different folks. But those airs are just absolutely perfect. They just never, it just never lets me down, no matter where I am, how high I fly, in regulation. It's just a great drone.
I just
Yeah.
happen to have my Air 2S right here.
That was a great drone
Handy.
too.
Another good
But
drone.
I,
Love that
but I love
package.
this.
Yeah.
A lot of people
You know,
still
I
find that
love
drone
this.
and using it every
That
day. That's a
was
good drone.
Right. That was a far cry from the original Air, the white one.
Right.
Like
Yep.
when they went from that style to the Mavic look, that was a game changer.
They made that switch quick too. I remember I
Yeah.
had the Spark and then they had the Mavic series, and like as soon as I was looking at to get something else, they like already rolled in the Air 2.
Yeah, those were back in the good old days, man.
Yes.
Drones coming out all the time. It was hot.
Right,
This year,
right.
not so hot.
Yeah. Well, I finally ended up buying a Neo too.
Oh, that's
You know,
a cute little drone.
And I tell you, I'm having fun flying this little
Yep.
drone.
I think it's a fun
Really.
flyer.
I came
You gotta
home
get the
from
good old
flying
thing.
earlier, and I started flying this right around my house today. So,
That's great. Yeah, they're great. They're nice little sturdy drones.
yeah. So
Yeah, I definitely want to get a camera drone soon.
Might get a hand me down.
Yeah, or maybe.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Might get a hand me down. You never
that'll be
know.
nice.
and I think we got God Bless America. Ronnie's in the house. How you doing, Ronnie? Good to see you. And we got Jordy, little short bow short. He's watching up in Canada. Good to see you. So I tell you, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Really. And it's hard to keep up with the comments, so I apologize. I'm missing most of the comments. So
Must be good content.
I see.
yeah, but again,
Justine.
if you see something, yell it out. And
I
I'll
was
try
reading. No, I saw. I think Mark said she likes mini drones. Oh no, she doesn't like mini drones.
No, he finally
I don't.
he may
I
end up
don't.
liking this Mini
I
5
do
Pro
not like
guy.
those minis.
I know he's rocking a Mini 5 Pro right now, though. Yep. you're
Yeah,
right.
he is.
Good for you. Rock on, dude. Rock on.
Yeah. I was teasing him. Now we're going to call him Mini Mark.
Oh boy. See?
So,
I just,
Yeah.
and my main thing with the minis is that I've had a few clients buy them. They're the only clients that went home and crashed. Like,
Yeah.
because they're so whippy, it's like they just,
yeah, you got to pick and choose your days, and
Yeah,
it can't be
you
any
know,
win.
like, so I'm
Exactly.
like, and then
Yeah.
also like on bright sunny days, and I have really great eyesight, but like, when you're flying a little further
Yes.
in visual line of sight, my visual line of sight, I can't go as far because I'm looking up, but where is that? It kind of blends in with the horizon easily.
Yes.
Like,
You're
what-
right.
Where's my drone? Where's my drone? So that's distracting in my head.
Hey, Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? Good to see you.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
No, I feel
But
that.
anyway, so Jacob, what is your favorite drone to fly?
Well, if it's camera drones, it's gonna be the Air 3. If it's FPV, it's gonna be this Mark 5 that I built.
That's
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just recently started putting a GoPro on it, add a little more weight to it. I was flying it up in New Hampshire a little bit, and was having so much fun. I really in love with the technology. It's amazing.
How's the fall foliage up there, by the way? Is it peak
I'm
season?
not sure yet because I was up a little early, but I do plan on going in the next couple weekends. I think to really capture some of the foliage. I did post a video a little bit. You saw that on YouTube. It shows kind of what's going on in the last week or so. But yeah, it's looking beautiful anyway. It's starting to roll in. You can tell.
Yeah, I want to definitely get a good fall foliage flight in. I say it every year. Next thing you know, it's over, and I miss it.
That
So-
reminds me, I gotta do my recertification before I leave. I just remember that. Thank you for reminding that. So I'm reminded because I'm looking at some of these comments, and you guys are funny. So I just want to say that to you guys. So I saw somebody say the Mini 4 and the Mini 5 are the same features as the Mavic 3. So I agree. I concur on that.
Mhm.
It's not the drone. It's not the features. It's the stability of the drone and being able to see it. So it's only just the way that the drone's built. It's small and light. That's my personal reason why I don't like it. So
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying about the features. The features are amazing. Probably the 5 has more features on than the Mini S. I don't know. I mean the Mavic S3.
I think TJ's asking you what's your channel name, Kim.
What's the channel name for FPV?
Uh,
I don't fly like that kind of FPV. I'm the first lady of drones. That's all I know. But am I a channel? I'm not a channel yet. Sign me up.
I just started a channel. It's JD's underscore.
Yeah. Let me get one of your videos ready to play. So
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's see your stuff.
let me see if
You're
I
gonna
can
be
do
there too,
that.
It was also from a nice. We went on a nice hike too. We did a workout for this one. So
All right. Let me see if I can get it now. All right. Oh man, you got to bear with me because I can only see out of one eye, so I'm having trouble reading it. And it was Cardigan, right? If I remember right, yeah.
yep.
All right, you can narrate if you want, Jacob.
No, let it play. It's just a nice short one. I don't know if it's got any music. Go ahead, music. I can hear it. It's just low.
All right, it's a little low. I'll try to bring it up. But so where are you here? Where is this?
This is right outside of Alexandria, New Hampshire. It's called Mount Cardigan. We also went apple picking on an orchard that's on the side of the rock face there you're looking at. But then we decided to go for a hike, and it was my choice. I thought it was going to be somewhat, a nice little easy hike. It ended up being like straight up like 1,500 feet within like.
Wow.
But it was still worth it, as you can tell. I started doing some 360 photos with the Air 3 now, and this was an awesome spot to do so with my Facebook
Yes.
stuff as
Look
well.
at this spot. Really. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Reminds me of a spot that Bob Casey in the chat flies at down in Kentucky.
There's the White Mountains there on the
He
back.
flies off a rock.
We're pretty close.
And that's an observation booth or tower, whatever
Yes,
you call
yeah.
it.
It looked like it was blocked off, but right after I flew it, we had people coming up from different towns and whatnot. It was amazing. We beat a lot of trails on that mountain there.
Very nice. But if you want to watch more Jacob stuff, you got to go to his channel.
Yep. We'll start.
JDS_lens, correct?
Yep. Or I think you can type in my name from here. It should come up too as well. But yeah, definitely. Well, I flew some waterfalls. God bless America. Waterfalls are fun, but they were droughted this time of the year. There's not a lot of water going through the waterfalls in New Hampshire currently.
But you had put up, a short FPV video,
Yeah,
and that was pretty cool. It rivaled Mark Fisher's. I tell you.
I've got one. I've got one from Aruba, and actually, little quick story.
Yeah, Aruba too. Yeah.
I lost my first built FPV drone in the Caribbean in Aruba.
That's a good story. Tell the viewers about that. Yeah.
So back in early April, went for a week and planned to go out and fly for the day. Rented a UTV and everything. Loaded up the drones. First stop. It was like a natural pool area, natural spring area on the coast in Aruba, and like the northern coast. And so we got out, set up. Justine walked off a little bit, and I started flying. And I came up next to her, and down. I went behind like a rock a little bit, like a rock face, and I had full video cut. And so I hit the return to home feature, and I got the video back. And so I went to, and this is FPV, so it's not like your normal camera drone return to home feature. So I went to regain control, and it actually fail-safed me midair and put me right into the Caribbean. I watched my drone and my GoPro Hero 13.
Oh my God!
Into the water, but I still had this as a backup, so we did some flying still. So.
Yeah, but that was an expensive day.
Yeah. Listen, it ended at the casino, and I won all that money back with one slot.
Wow, good for you.
That's good.
We ran away after that.
Anyway, they want you to type Jacob or Justine or Kim, because if you do that, then your channel, they could go to your channel. If you make a comment, type a comment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't have a channel. I have a website.
Right.
I have a channel, but there's nothing on there yet.
Yep.
putting stuff on there soon, but I just haven't. I just made it
Under
yesterday,
construction.
so, yeah, under construction.
And before I forget, and I just want to do the giveaway. I do a monthly giveaway, and tonight we got to pick the winner for September. So the names are in the hat, my hat. So I'm gonna reach
Here, I'll
in
pick
and
one.
all right, you pick it. You pick it.
Pick it ready and go. There we go.
All right, let's see who she picked. She picked Philip Koshat. Okay, Philip Koshat. He had got number 4 that week. So Philip, congratulations.
Nice,
I'll be
congratulations.
sending you that $10 Amazon gift card.
Who doesn't want to be a winner? Come on, what a way to end the
That's
week.
right.
Right?
I know. And then later on, we'll do the normal contest. So, but don't put in your numbers yet, guys. So, and I know I'm missing comments, so I apologize. And hello, how you doing? Good to see you. You're new. I'll make you a moderator tomorrow. And I want to show that other video of yours now, Jacob.
Oh yeah,
Um,
the vertical. Yeah, I wish I posted more horizontal. For the
Oh,
FPV
man.
stuff. But social media is just it's all vertical.
I really wish I could see better. So just.
Aw, don't stress
But anyway,
yourself.
before we do that, this is
You can have fun.
that's not it. That's not it. That's when I was searching for Justine's channel. So this is it. This is it.
I
Yeah.
had to send him the link to actually get to it, so I don't know if it's because
All
I
right.
didn't post anything yet, but it's still under construction. Yet.
Wait till you see this one, guys. All right, wait a minute. Oh man. Now it's playing. Where the heck is it?
It's a cliffhanger.
All right, wait a minute. I heard the music playing and I'm saying, what's going on here? And
Have your popcorn, guys and girls.
that's right.
We got a movie coming.
All right, here it is.
That
All
sounds good, doesn't it?
But it's got a good soundtrack to it.
Oh yeah, this is it.
This is some serious FPV flying, Jacob.
Yeah, that's what this guy right here. This is the Mark V.
Look at this. And like I said, Mark Fisher did one up in the Providence area, very similar to this. This is very, very cool, though. I love watching FPV pilots fly. Really, and it's on a loop, which is cool too.
Yeah, that was actually made on accident too. I didn't really do that on purpose. It just kind of happened.
But anyway, very, very cool.
That's great. Awesome. Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really nice. So, hey, Chris Hope, we got another drone superstar in the chat. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you. So, yep.
Thank you, Giggles, for the sub.
So now, Kim, do you fly a lot of FPV?
No, not a lot. I bought Joanna's FPV off of her. Joanna had her Avata for sale, and so I called her. I said, I'm interested. She goes, oh, it's all yours. And then she threw in, I got the Avata for her, and then she threw in her FPV drone, which I've never even flown, the bigger one. So she got the Avata too. She wanted. So I bought that off of her, and then I started flying. And I've been doing the simulators for so long, but it's still not the same. But I've done the ones, that are homemade, and I got it up and was looping around and stuff. And I was shocked, and everybody was shocked that I did it. But I'm on simulators so much. But like to fly, like I think, like as I'm watching Justin do that, Jacob do that, I'm just thinking, I think I'm so trained, and I train people not to fly out of sight, that it just
Mhm.
kind of makes me, but I want to do it. It makes me
Right.
kind of nervous thinking that I'm flying all that way out of line of sight, and like it makes me nervous because it's so drilled in my head. But I'm gonna let that story go and go out and really
You-
fly. I'll go
I-
with you guys.
I agree with that. Yeah. And I started a little bit on the Avata as well. That's kind of where I started building my kit off of. I bought the Avata kit with the goggles Integra, and I still have
Yeah.
those. But I use
Yeah.
that drone a lot, and
Mhm.
it just ended up just not doing all the flips and tricks I wanted to do.
Sure.
But that's what happened. But it's still such a great platform and drone too. So keep on flying it.
So is Justine flying that? The Avata?
No, so I just have.
Sure.
I'll show you. I have these 3 so far. So my first ever drone was this one. It's just
Right. Sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Yep. And then this is the next step up that I got.
Nice.
So,
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
And
I love
then
it.
this is my newest one, but I haven't flown it yet. So this is something that I need to
Wow.
learn to kind of program the drones,
yeah.
the
Right.
controllers and the. So I don't know how to do that. So Jacob's been helping me. I still need to learn myself.
Yeah, I'm still learning
So he's-
sometimes
yeah,
too.
he's-
So
Right.
I have a
Well,
good-
definitely your next step is the Avata. So
Yeah, for sure.
you went to a black drone. Now it's time to go to the Big Brother black drone. So
Right.
go get
Yeah.
it. So get her done. And
Big
that has altitude hold on it, so you can start slow and get comfortable. But I don't know, you quiet people, I can tell you're like just quiet. They're the dangerous ones, right? She's gonna be like, Jacob's gonna be like, what the heck?
Oh,
Hey, that's awesome.
it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because, like, obviously, her taking notes over time and just watching me and some other FPV pilots fly, she just came out of nowhere. Was like, yeah, I got this. She got like the same Radio Master Boxer controller as me, which is good choice. Picked all her own drones out, picked her own goggles out. Like, did not consult me at all, which is great.
Can't wait till you see the color.
Good.
Okay, show me, girl. Woo!
Oh, yeah, look at
Nice.
Very, very nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's the way us girls like to roll,
And then these are my goggles.
Yep.
Love it. You're in when you're customizing.
She.
Dude,
Yeah.
you can totally do like a TikTok about you flying.
Yep. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Get better
Totally.
at posting videos.
Justine,
Yeah.
maybe
I
you
just
could
have-
type in your channel name.
Okay.
Everybody wants to know your channel's name.
It's just
I
another.
gotta do a
account.
quick promo for my son-in-law.
Go ahead.
But it's a quick promo. His name is Alex Paris with one Paris.
Mhm.
Alec Paris, and he just started this new. He does drone photography and regular ground photography on all those wraps they have down in Florida, and he does all these exotic cars and
Oh, really?
so much money.
Right.
And he's editing a lot.
That's
Like
huge.
companies that do specialized cars, like maybe they amp up the Ford trucks or something.
Mhm.
He'll do the before and afters and all that kind, and they'll show people. It's like they can show them what's going to happen. But anyway, he just started a Instagram, and it's called AP Sprays, and he's so into cologne. And if you're into cologne, he's like going through all the colognes. And I just
Oh,
want to promote that, because if you like to smell good and you want to, like go outside the box, get on AP Sprays. It's just he's such a creative person, and he's a drone pilot like you guys.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where is he in Florida?
He's over on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're over by Venice.
Yep. I know
was
Venice.
there last winter, I got called by 2 insurance companies, and it was I think it was in November, and they asked me to come down for 90 days and do 30. They asked me to come down for 3 weeks and they have the Skydios and they do the Eagle View. Has anybody on this live, has any of you ever worked with the insurance companies where you use the Skydio and the Eagle View with autonomous flights?
No.
Say yes or something like that. So anyway, so I went, I hadn't flown the Skydio, and I know autonomous is coming in, so I went to experience that. So I went down there and I did 3 weeks, and I was over, I had a cool territory. It was from like Sarasota all the way down to Naples. And
Oh,
they
nice.
got hit hard with the winds and stuff from Milton, but over on the other coast was all the tornadoes, so roofs were all tore off,
Yeah.
I saw some pretty bad mangled pool cages. But anyway, so yeah, so I was supposed to go for 3 weeks, and I ended up staying for 3 months and doing like 170 roofs.
Oh, really?
It was
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, it was
that's
awesome.
a long
I got,
time.
let me just tell you something. I agree, they're not the best drones, but the thing about it, I want everybody to remember is that you are allowed to earn while you learn.
Okay.
You just got to take it. That's what I'm saying. Once you get out, you don't have to have all your ducks in a row.
They get the job done.
Yeah, but you get out there and then you push yourself just a little bit, and now you're at the next level. Instead of saying no to something, so earn while you learn.
Yeah.
It's my hot tip.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt about it. But anyway, listen, guys, I gotta do the contest now, and you guys are eligible. And again, it's a monthly giveaway of a $10 Amazon gift card. But you got to put in your number, put it in the chat, 1 to 25, and we'll see who name will go in the hat. So
1 to 25. Wow.
1 to 25. Just put it in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye out. Most of the time, I miss it. No, it's not number 8, Brian.
Oh, so you have it, and then we just keep putting the number in.
Yeah. Not number 2. Not number 2. Not number 17. No 10. No 25. No. Nope. Most of the time I miss it, but we'll do the best we can to pick it out. Not 3. Not 3. Not 7. Oh, somebody got it. I see it. All right. I think Jim got the first number 1. So it was number 1. Anyway,
Oh man.
Oh, come on.
I was gonna guess that.
I didn't even think it number 1. It was like not even on mind to think that.
So anyway, congratulations, Jim.
Yeah, yay! Congratulations.
Your name will go in the hat for the monthly drawing. But anyway, I tell you, the hour just flies by. It really does. And you guys were so interesting tonight, to say the least. But now is the time for you to say your goodbyes and anything you'd like to promote. So Kim, we'll start with you.
So see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. No, I'm joking. So anyway, it's been a long day. I'm Kim Players, like you said, you can look me up on Instagram and stuff, Master Your Drone. And then if you know anybody that wants to learn how to fly a drone safely, we do the Part 107, we do all that kind of stuff. So and we're looking to grow and grow. We're getting into FPV. So yeah, I know we as a team
And
know
it's
a lot.
masteryourdrone.com, correct?
Yeah, Master Your Drone. So we know a lot of people. So if you need a connection, let us know. Any way we can assist you.
Very, very nice. Yeah.
Master Your Drone.
Okay. Thank you for being on. And
you.
Jacob, we'll go with you, and then we'll go to Justine.
Sure. I mean, thank you for having me, of course. It was such a pleasure to meet you a few weeks back, and obviously to be invited on here. Everyone keep flying, fly safe, Just that's it. That's all I got tonight, really.
Yep, and don't forget to subscribe to Jacob's
Yes,
new
I gotta-
YouTube channel.
I got to get used to it. I just started YouTube. I should have had one a while ago, but yeah. So subscribe to my
All
YouTube.
perfect.
If need to. So.
And Justine, what do you have to say?
Well, thank you so much for having me as a new pilot too. That inspires me even more to kind of be a part of it. And yeah. Also, Jacob, I'm gonna promote Jacob here. He does have Instagram too. He has 2 different accounts. So he has the cinematic account.
Yeah.
So that's JD's Lens.
JD's Lens.
And then the other one is his FPV account.
Yeah, I try to split it up a little bit because I do a little bit of real estate photography.
And Justine started her channel too, her new channel. And before
also
you know
have
it, she'll have videos on there.
Yes.
I also do have an Instagram account. It's called
Right.
just_Stina_dream. But you could probably find that from Jacob's accounts.
Sure.
You know, a lot of drone pilots post on Instagram. They do. They get a lot of good feedback from posting on Instagram.
Yeah, and he
So-
tags me in mostly everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
want
it
to
was a
say
pleasure.
thank you again for being on, guys. And I got to
Thank
say
you
thank
so
you to
much.
everybody in the chat for watching. The
Yep.
show wouldn't be a success
Nice talking to you
without
guys.
you guys.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to party in the background, in the back room, I should say. So I'll see you same time next week, and I'll have a very interesting guest, I promise. Have a good night, everybody.